Movies have the power to inspire, to thrill, to move us, and to stay with us long after the credits roll. But which films truly stand the test of time? In this video, we're counting down the 50 greatest movies of all time, a list filled with unforgettable stories, iconic performances, and cinematic masterpieces that changed the course of film history. Whether you're a lifelong movie lover or just exploring the world of cinema, you're about to experience some of the most powerful and influential films ever made. So give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of our future countdowns. Let's take a journey through the greatest films ever made. 50th place, Rashomon, 1950. Akira Kurosawa's Rashomon is a groundbreaking exploration of truth and perspective. Set in feudal Japan, the film follows four conflicting accounts of a violent crime, told by a bandit, a samurai's wife, a dead man via a medium, and a woodcutter. Each version shifts the viewer's understanding, challenging the notion of objective truth. With unforgettable acting performances and stunning cinematography, Rashomon pioneered the Rashomon effect, now a staple in storytelling. Winning the Golden Lion at Venice and an honorary Oscar, this film remains a powerful, thought-provoking classic that redefined narrative cinema. 49th place, Forrest Gump, 1994. Robert Zemeckis' Forrest Gump is a sweeping American epic that blends humor, heartache, and history through the eyes of its unforgettable protagonist. Played by Tom Hanks in an Oscar-winning performance, Forrest is a kind-hearted man from Alabama with a low IQ but an extraordinary life. From the football field to the Vietnam War, from ping-pong diplomacy to shrimp boating, Forrest unwittingly becomes part of defining moments in 20th century America. His journey is both deeply personal and universally resonant, anchored by his enduring love for Jenny and his unshakable optimism. With iconic lines and a stirring soundtrack, this film is a timeless reminder that life is indeed like a box of chocolates. 48th place, Gladiator, 2000. Ridley Scott's Gladiator is a sweeping historical epic that reignited the sword and sandal genre for a new generation. Russell Crowe delivers a powerful, Oscar-winning performance as Maximus, a Roman general betrayed by a corrupt emperor and forced into slavery. As he rises through the brutal ranks of gladiatorial combat, Maximus seeks justice and vengeance for his murdered family. The film is a masterclass in storytelling, combining emotionally charged drama with breathtaking battle sequences. With a haunting score by Hans Zimmer and unforgettable lines like, "Are you not entertained?" Gladiator is both a visual spectacle and a deeply human story of honor, loss, and resilience. 47th place, Yi Yi, 2000. Edward Yang's Yi Yi is a tender and deeply reflective drama that captures the quiet beauty of ordinary life. Set in Taipei, the film follows a multi-generational family as they navigate personal struggles, relationships, and existential questions. Told through the eyes of three characters, a weary father, a teenage daughter, and an observant young son, the story unfolds with a gentle pace and incredible emotional depth. Yang's direction emphasizes the poetry of everyday moments, showing how joy and sorrow coexist in the rhythms of daily existence. Winner of Best Director at Cannes, Yi Yi is a profoundly human film that invites introspection and emotional connection. 46th place, The Mirror, 1975. Andrei Tarkovsky's The Mirror defies conventional storytelling to deliver a poetic and deeply personal meditation on memory, time, and identity. Structured as a stream of consciousness, the film blends childhood memories, dreams, and historical footage into a non-linear narrative that mirrors the inner world of its unnamed narrator. Tarkovsky weaves together stunning imagery, haunting sound design, and his father's poetry to evoke a sense of longing and introspection. It's not a film to be watched passively. It demands engagement and rewards viewers with profound emotional resonance. The Mirror is often hailed as one of the most unique and artistic achievements in world cinema. 45th place. Parasite, 2019. Bong Joon-ho's Parasite is a masterful blend of dark comedy and social commentary, exploring the stark divide between the wealthy Park family and the impoverished Kim family. As the Kims infiltrate the Park's household under false pretenses, the film delves into themes of class disparity, deception, and the human cost of inequality. With its sharp narrative, compelling performances, and unexpected twists, Parasite challenges viewers to reflect on societal structures and personal ethics. The film's critical acclaim culminated in it becoming the first non-English language film to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. 44th place. Psycho, 1960. Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho revolutionized the horror genre with its masterful suspense and shocking twists. The story begins with Marion Crane, who, after embezzling money, checks into the eerie Bates Motel. There, she encounters the peculiar Norman Bates, leading to a series of events that defy expectations. Hitchcock's direction keeps viewers on edge, utilizing innovative camera techniques and a chilling score to build tension. Anthony Perkins delivers an unforgettable performance as Norman, creating a character that has become iconic in cinematic history. Psycho is a must-watch for its groundbreaking approach to storytelling and its lasting impact on film. 43rd place. Modern Times, 1936. Charlie Chaplin's Modern Times is a poignant satire that addresses the struggles of the working class during the Great Depression. Chaplin reprises his role as the little tramp, navigating the challenges of an industrialized society that values efficiency over humanity. Through a series of comedic and heartfelt episodes, the film critiques the dehumanizing effects of modern machinery and the relentless pursuit of productivity. Despite being a silent film in the era of talkies, Modern Times resonates with audiences through its universal themes and Chaplin's expressive performance. It's a timeless piece that blends humor with social commentary, highlighting the resilience of the human spirit. 42nd place. Pan's Labyrinth, 2006. Guillermo del Toro's Pan's Labyrinth is a dark fairy tale set against the backdrop of post-Civil War Spain. The film follows young Ophelia, who discovers a mysterious labyrinth and meets a faun who sets her on a path filled with magical trials. As Ophelia navigates this fantastical world, she also contends with the harsh realities of her life under the rule of her tyrannical stepfather, Captain Vidal. Del Toro masterfully intertwines fantasy and reality, creating a visually stunning narrative that explores themes of innocence, resistance, and the power of imagination. Pan's Labyrinth is a cinematic gem that captivates with its rich storytelling and emotional depth. 41st place. Dune Part 1, 2021. 40th place. Fight Club, 1999. David Fincher's Fight Club is a provocative exploration of identity, consumerism, and the modern male psyche. The film follows an unnamed narrator, disillusioned with his white-collar job and suffering from insomnia, who forms an underground fight club with the enigmatic Tyler Durden. As the club evolves into a radical organization, the narrator grapples with his own fractured identity and the consequences of their anarchic actions. With its gritty visuals, dark humor, and a twist that redefines the narrative, Fight Club challenges viewers to question societal norms and the constructs of self. 39th place. Pulp Fiction, 1994. Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction is a genre-defying film that weaves together multiple narratives of crime, redemption, and fate in Los Angeles. Through its non-linear structure, the film explores the lives of hitmen, a boxer, and a gangster's wife, among others, presenting a tapestry of interconnected stories. Tarantino's sharp dialogue, eclectic soundtrack, and stylized violence create a unique cinematic experience that challenges traditional storytelling. The film's innovative approach and memorable performances have solidified its status as a modern classic, influencing countless filmmakers and redefining the possibilities of narrative cinema. 38th place, Interstellar, 2014. Christopher Nolan's Interstellar is a visually stunning and emotionally resonant science fiction epic that explores humanity's quest for survival beyond Earth. Set in a future where environmental disasters threaten human existence, the film follows Cooper, a former NASA pilot, who joins a team of astronauts on a mission through a wormhole to find a new habitable planet. As they traverse distant galaxies, they confront the limits of time, space, and human endurance. With a stellar cast including Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway and a haunting score by Hans Zimmer, Interstellar challenges viewers to ponder the depths of love, sacrifice, and the human spirit. 37th place, Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991. James Cameron's Terminator 2 Judgment Day is a thrilling sci-fi action film that raises the stakes from its predecessor. Set years after the original, the film introduces a more advanced Terminator, the T-1000, sent back in time to eliminate young John Connor, the future leader of the human resistance. In a twist, another Terminator, the T-800, is reprogrammed to protect John. As they battle to prevent a dystopian future dominated by machines, themes of fate, humanity, and redemption emerge. With groundbreaking special effects and intense action sequences, the film solidified its place as a landmark in cinematic history. 36th place, The Rules of the Game, 1939. Jean Renoir's The Rules of the Game is a satirical masterpiece that dissects the moral decay of the French aristocracy on the eve of World War II. Set in a lavish country estate, the film follows a group of upper-class individuals and their servants as they engage in romantic entanglements and social gamesmanship. Beneath the surface of comedic farce lies a poignant critique of a society oblivious to its impending downfall. Renoir's innovative direction and ensemble cast create a rich tapestry of characters, making the film a timeless exploration of human folly and societal hypocrisy. 35th place, City of God, 2002. Fernando Meirelles and Katia Lund's City of God is a visceral journey into the heart of Rio de Janeiro's favelas, chronicling the rise of organized crime from the 1960s through the 1980s. Through the lens of Rocket, an aspiring photographer, the film captures the brutal realities of gang warfare, poverty, and the struggle for survival. With its dynamic storytelling, non-linear narrative, and kinetic cinematography, City of God immerses viewers in a world where choices are limited and violence is a constant threat. The film's raw authenticity and powerful performances make it a landmark in world cinema. 34th place, Andrei Rublev, 1966. Andrei Tarkovsky's Andrei Rublev is a towering cinematic achievement that explores the role of the artist in a world of chaos and suffering. Set in medieval Russia, the film follows the life of Rublev, a revered icon painter, as he confronts violence, religious doubt, and creative paralysis. Told in episodic chapters, the story is less a biography than a meditation on spirituality, morality, and the enduring power of art. Tarkovsky's poetic style, marked by long takes, haunting imagery, and philosophical dialogue, immerses the viewer in the existential struggles of its characters. A landmark of world cinema, Andrei Rublev is challenging, profound, and deeply rewarding. 33rd place. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, 1966. Sergio Leone's The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is a sprawling Western epic that defined an era of cinema. Set during the American Civil War, it follows three ruthless men, Blondie, Clint Eastwood, Tuco, Eli Wallach, and Angel Eyes, Lee Van Cleef, as they race to uncover a hidden fortune in gold. With its sweeping landscapes, intense close-ups, and one of Ennio Morricone's most iconic scores, the film is a masterclass in style and tension. Balancing gritty realism with operatic grandeur, Leone crafts an unforgettable tale of greed, betrayal, and shifting alliances. It's not just a Western, it's one of the greatest films ever made. 32nd place. Amadeus, 1984. Milos Forman's Amadeus is a lavish, emotionally charged exploration of genius and jealousy. Told through the recollections of composer Antonio Salieri, now confined to an asylum, the film recounts the rise and fall of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart in 18th-century Vienna. Mozart, played with dazzling energy by Tom Hulce, is a vulgar prodigy whose music transcends time, while Salieri, played by an Oscar-winning F. Murray Abraham, burns with envy and spiritual torment. With opulent costumes, stunning set design, and unforgettable classical performances, Amadeus is both a feast for the senses and a tragic meditation on talent, legacy, and the cost of divine inspiration. 31st place. Raging Bull, 1980. Martin Scorsese's Raging Bull is a brutal, beautiful portrait of rage, redemption, and self-destruction. Based on the life of boxer Jake LaMotta, the film follows his rise in the ring and his fall in his personal life, plagued by jealousy, violence, and insecurity. Robert De Niro delivers a searing, Oscar-winning performance, physically transforming himself for the role in one of the most famous method acting feats in cinema. Shot in stark black and white, the film's visceral fight scenes contrast with its quiet, emotionally devastating moments. Raging Bull is not just a sports movie, it's a psychological deep dive into masculinity, fame, and failure. 30th place. Rear Window, 1954. Alfred Hitchcock's Rear Window is a masterwork of suspense that turns ordinary curiosity into deadly intrigue. James Stewart stars as L.B. Jeffries, a photojournalist confined to a wheelchair who begins spying on his neighbors from his apartment window. As his gaze becomes more obsessive, he suspects one of them may have committed a murder. With Grace Kelly as his stylish and sharp-witted girlfriend, the pair embark on a dangerous amateur investigation. Hitchcock's use of a single set, innovative camera work, and clever sound design heightens the claustrophobia and tension. Rear Window is both a gripping thriller and a meditation on voyeurism and morality. 29th place. The Matrix, 1999. The Wachowskis' The Matrix is a genre-defining science fiction film that explores the nature of reality and human consciousness. The story follows Neo, a computer hacker who discovers that the world he knows is a simulated reality created by intelligent machines to subdue the human population. As Neo joins a group of rebels fighting to free humanity, he learns to manipulate the Matrix, leading to groundbreaking action sequences and philosophical inquiries. The film's innovative use of bullet time effects and its blend of cyberpunk aesthetics with existential themes have left an indelible mark on cinema. 28th place. Blade Runner, 1982. Ridley Scott's Blade Runner is a visually stunning and philosophically profound sci-fi classic that continues to influence generations of filmmakers. Set in a dystopian Los Angeles in 2019, the film follows Rick Deckard, Harrison Ford, a weary detective tasked with tracking down rogue replicants, bioengineered beings nearly indistinguishable from humans. As Deckard confronts the replicants, especially the eloquent and tragic Roy Batty, Rutger Hauer, the line between man and machine begins to blur. With its iconic neo-noir atmosphere, haunting score by Vangelis, and timeless questions about what it means to be human, Blade Runner is a cinematic experience that demands deep reflection and repeat viewings. 27th place. In the Mood for Love, 2000. Wong Kar-wai's In the Mood for Love is a masterclass in emotional restraint and visual poetry. Set in the 1960s, Hong Kong, the film tells the story of two neighbors, Mr. Chow and Mrs. Chan, who discover that their respective spouses are having an affair. In their quiet pain, the two form a deep and complex bond, delicately portrayed through subtle glances and unspoken emotions. Christopher Doyle's cinematography bathes the film in warm, moody tones, enhancing its atmosphere of longing and melancholy. With its meditative pacing, haunting score, and breathtaking elegance, In the Mood for Love is a timeless exploration of unfulfilled love and human connection. 26th place. Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, 1964. Stanley Kubrick's Dr. Strangelove is a brilliant satire that turns the terrifying prospect of nuclear annihilation into one of cinema's most biting comedies. The film follows a cascade of absurd events after a deranged U.S. general unilaterally orders a nuclear strike on the Soviet Union. Peter Sellers shines in multiple roles, including the titular Dr. Strangelove, a bizarre ex-Nazi scientist with a mind as unstable as global politics. Kubrick masterfully blends sharp wit with chilling realism, highlighting the madness lurking beneath Cold War power structures. With its unforgettable characters, razor-sharp dialogue, and ironic tone, Dr. Strangelove remains a timeless commentary on the absurdity of war. 25th place. The Silence of the Lambs, 1991. Jonathan Demme's The Silence of the Lambs is a chilling psychological thriller that transcends the genre with its intelligent writing, tense atmosphere, and unforgettable performances. The story centers on Clarice Starling, a determined FBI trainee tasked with interviewing the brilliant but dangerous cannibalistic psychiatrist Dr. Hannibal Lecter in hopes of catching another elusive killer. Jodie Foster brings vulnerability and strength to Clarice, while Anthony Hopkins delivers an iconic Oscar-winning performance as Lecter, calm, cultured, and deeply terrifying. With its haunting score, gripping cat-and-mouse dynamics, and exploration of fear and manipulation, The Silence of the Lambs earned its place as a landmark in modern cinema. 24th place. Dr. Zhivago, 1965. David Lean's Dr. Zhivago is a sweeping romantic epic set against the backdrop of early 20th century Russia, encompassing World War I and the Russian Revolution. The film follows Yuri Zhivago, a physician and poet, who is torn between his love for his wife Tanya and his passionate affair with Lara, the mistress of a political radical. As political upheaval engulfs the nation, Zhivago's personal life mirrors the chaos, highlighting the struggle between personal desires and societal obligations. With breathtaking cinematography, a haunting score by Maurice Jarre, and powerful performances by Omar Sharif and Julie Christie, Dr. Zhivago remains a poignant exploration of love and loss amidst turmoil. 23rd place. The Spirit of the Beehive, 1973. Victor Eris's The Spirit of the Beehive is a hauntingly poetic film set in post-Civil War Spain. The story centers on Anna, a young girl living in a remote village who becomes fascinated by the 1931 film Frankenstein. Her imagination blurs the lines between reality and fantasy, leading her to explore themes of death, identity, and the unknown. The film subtly critiques the oppressive Franco regime through its allegorical narrative and subdued storytelling. With its minimalist dialogue, evocative visuals, and Anna Torrent's mesmerizing performance, The Spirit of the Beehive is a masterful exploration of childhood innocence and the impact of political repression. 22nd place. 12 Angry Men, 1957. Sidney Lumet's 12 Angry Men is a compelling courtroom drama that delves into the intricacies of the American justice system. The film follows 12 jurors deliberating the fate of a teenage boy accused of murder. Initially, all but one juror believe the boy is guilty. As the lone dissenting juror challenges the evidence and confronts the other's biases, tensions rise, revealing personal prejudices and moral dilemmas. Set almost entirely in a single room, the film's intense performances and sharp dialogue create a gripping narrative that examines the concepts of justice, reasonable doubt, and the importance of standing up for one's convictions. 21st place. Titanic, 1997. James Cameron's Titanic is an epic romance and disaster film that intertwines a fictional love story with the historical tragedy of the RMS Titanic's sinking. The narrative follows Rose, a young aristocrat, and Jack, a penniless artist, who fall in love aboard the ill-fated ship. Their forbidden romance unfolds amidst class divisions and societal expectations, culminating in a heart-wrenching climax as the ship meets its demise. With groundbreaking visual effects, meticulous attention to historical detail, and powerful performances by Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio, Titanic became a cultural phenomenon, earning 11 Academy Awards and captivating audiences worldwide. 20th place. Lawrence of Arabia, 1962. David Lean's Lawrence of Arabia is a monumental biographical epic that chronicles the life of T.E. Lawrence, a British officer who played a significant role in the Arab Revolt during World War I. The film explores Lawrence's complex personality, his strategic brilliance, and his internal conflicts as he unites disparate Arab tribes against the Ottoman Empire. With its sweeping desert landscapes, majestic score by Maurice Jarre, and Peter O'Toole's captivating performance, the film delves into themes of identity, colonialism, and the nature of heroism. Widely regarded as one of the greatest films ever made, Lawrence of Arabia is a cinematic masterpiece that continues to inspire. 19th place. West Side Story, 1961. A groundbreaking musical, West Side Story is a spectacular story of love and violence delivered with high-energy performances, superb choreography, and audacious staging. Set in the 1950s New York City, the film portrays the rivalry between two teenage gangs, the Jets and the Sharks. Amidst this tension, Tony, a former Jet, falls in love with Maria, the sister of the Sharks' leader, Bernardo. Their forbidden romance mirrors the classic tale of Romeo and Juliet, set against a backdrop of street warfare and cultural clashes. With unforgettable songs by Leonard Bernstein and Stephen Sondheim, and direction by Robert Wise and Jerome Robbins, West Side Story remains a poignant exploration of love and prejudice. 18th place. Gone with the Wind, 1939. Victor Fleming's Gone with the Wind is a sweeping historical epic set against the backdrop of the American Civil War and Reconstruction era. The film chronicles the tumultuous life of Scarlett O'Hara, a strong-willed Southern belle who navigates love, loss, and survival amidst the collapse of the Southern aristocracy. Her complex relationship with the roguish Rhett Butler adds depth to the narrative, highlighting themes of resilience and transformation. With its grand cinematography, memorable performances, and enduring cultural impact, Gone with the Wind remains a landmark in cinematic history. 17th place. Goodfellas, 1990. Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas offers an unflinching look into the rise and fall of mob associate Henry Hill. Spanning from the 1950s to the 1980s, The film delves into the allure and dangers of organized crime, portraying the inner workings of the mafia with gritty realism. Ray Liotta's portrayal of Hill, alongside standout performances by Robert De Niro and Joe Pesci, brings authenticity to this true crime narrative. Scorsese's dynamic direction and the film's sharp editing create a compelling and immersive experience, solidifying Goodfellas as a quintessential gangster film. 16th place. The Sound of Music, 1965. The Sound of Music is a timeless musical that blends warmth, romance, and historical drama with unforgettable songs. Based on the real-life story of the Von Trapp family, it follows Maria, a joyful, aspiring nun who becomes a governess to 7 children under the stern Captain Von Trapp. Through love and music, she transforms their lives just as the threat of Nazi occupation looms. With Julie Andrews's iconic performance, stunning scenery of the Austrian Alps, and beloved songs like Edelweiss and Climb Every Mountain, Robert Wise's film remains a global favorite. It's a joyful, inspiring celebration of family, freedom, and music. 15th place. Sunset Boulevard, 1950. Billy Wilder's Sunset Boulevard is a haunting exploration of fame, obsession, and the dark side of Hollywood. The film follows Joe Gillis, a struggling screenwriter who becomes entangled with Norma Desmond, a faded silent film star yearning for a comeback. As Joe becomes more involved in Norma's delusions, he finds himself drawn into a world where reality and fantasy blur. With standout performances by William Holden and Gloria Swanson, this film noir classic offers a biting critique of the film industry and the perils of clinging to past glory. Sunset Boulevard remains a timeless masterpiece that continues to captivate audiences with its sharp wit and tragic narrative. 14th place. On the Waterfront, 1954. Elia Kazan's On the Waterfront is a compelling drama that delves into the corruption and violence plaguing the longshoremen's unions of Hoboken, New Jersey. The film follows Terry Malloy, a former boxer turned dock worker who becomes entangled in a moral dilemma after witnessing a murder orchestrated by corrupt union bosses. As Terry grapples with his conscience, he finds solace and strength in his relationship with Edie, the sister of the murdered man. Marlon Brando delivers a powerful performance, capturing Terry's internal struggle and quest for redemption. The film's gritty realism and poignant narrative earned it 8 Academy Awards, including Best Picture and Best Actor. 13th place. Star Wars Episode IV, A New Hope, 1977. George Lucas's Star Wars Episode IV revolutionized the science fiction genre, introducing audiences to a galaxy teeming with adventure, mysticism, and rebellion. The story centers on Luke Skywalker, a farm boy who becomes entangled in the Rebel Alliance's fight against the oppressive Galactic Empire. With the help of allies like Princess Leia, Han Solo, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, Luke embarks on a journey that challenges his perceptions and ignites his destiny. The film's groundbreaking special effects, memorable characters, and John Williams's iconic score have cemented its place in cinematic history. 12th place. Apocalypse Now, 1979. Francis Ford Coppola's Apocalypse Now is a harrowing exploration of the human psyche amidst the chaos of war. Loosely based on Joseph Conrad's Heart of Darkness, the film follows Captain Willard on a mission to assassinate Colonel Kurtz, a rogue officer who has established a cult-like following in the Cambodian jungle. As Willard journeys deeper into the heart of darkness, he confronts the surreal and brutal realities of the Vietnam War. The film's haunting visuals, powerful performances, and evocative score create an immersive experience that delves into the madness of conflict. 11th place. The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, 2003. Peter Jackson's The Return of the King concludes the epic Lord of the Rings trilogy with grandeur and emotional depth. As Frodo and Sam approach Mount Doom to destroy the One Ring, Aragorn embraces his destiny to lead the forces of Middle-earth against Sauron's army. The film masterfully balances large-scale battles with intimate character moments, culminating in a poignant finale that honors friendship, sacrifice, and hope. Winning 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture, The Return of the King stands as a testament to the power of storytelling and cinematic craftsmanship. 10th place, The Shawshank Redemption, 1994. Frank Darabont's The Shawshank Redemption is a poignant tale of hope, friendship, and perseverance set within the confines of Shawshank State Penitentiary. The film follows Andy Dufresne, Tim Robbins, a banker wrongly convicted of murder, as he forms a deep bond with fellow inmate Ellis "Red" Redding, Morgan Freeman. Over the years, Andy maintains his dignity and sense of purpose, ultimately orchestrating a daring escape that embodies the triumph of the human spirit. Though initially underappreciated upon release, the film has since gained widespread acclaim and is celebrated for its compelling narrative and powerful performances. 9th place, Vertigo, 1958. Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo is a haunting exploration of obsession, identity, and the elusive nature of reality. The film follows retired detective Scotty Ferguson, James Stewart, who suffers from acrophobia and is hired to follow Madeline Elster, Kim Novak, a woman exhibiting strange behavior. As Scotty becomes increasingly infatuated with Madeline, he is drawn into a complex web of deceit and psychological turmoil. Hitchcock masterfully uses color, camera angles, and Bernard Herrmann's evocative score to create a dreamlike atmosphere that mirrors Scotty's descent into obsession. Initially met with mixed reviews, Vertigo has since been recognized as one of Hitchcock's greatest achievements and a landmark in cinematic history. 8th place, 2001: A Space Odyssey, 1968. Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey is a visionary science fiction epic that explores humanity's evolution, artificial intelligence, and the unknown realms of space. The film begins with prehistoric apes encountering a mysterious monolith, leading to a leap in intelligence. Millennia later, a similar monolith is discovered on the Moon, prompting a mission to Jupiter aboard the spacecraft Discovery 1. As the crew journeys through space, the ship's AI HAL 9000 begins to exhibit dangerous behavior. Kubrick's meticulous direction, groundbreaking special effects, and minimal dialogue create an immersive experience that challenges viewers to ponder profound existential questions. 7th place, Schindler's List, 1993. Steven Spielberg's Schindler's List is a powerful portrayal of the Holocaust, focusing on the true story of Oskar Schindler, Liam Neeson, a German industrialist who saved over 1,000 Jews by employing them in his factories. Initially motivated by profit, Schindler becomes increasingly aware of the Nazi regime's atrocities and takes significant risks to protect his Jewish workers. The film's stark black-and-white cinematography, interspersed with moments of color, underscores the horror and humanity of this dark chapter in history. With compelling performances and a poignant narrative, Schindler's List stands as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. 6th place, The Godfather Part II, 1974. Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather Part II serves as both a sequel and a prequel to its predecessor, weaving together two parallel narratives. One follows Michael Corleone, Al Pacino, as he consolidates power and grapples with betrayal within his crime family. The other traces the early life of Vito Corleone, Robert De Niro, depicting his rise from a Sicilian orphan to a powerful mafia don in New York. The film delves deep into themes of power, loyalty, and the corrupting influence of ambition. With its rich storytelling and masterful performances, The Godfather Part 2 is often hailed as one of the greatest sequels in cinematic history. Fifth place, Citizen Kane, 1941. Often hailed as the greatest film ever made, Orson Welles' Citizen Kane is a revolutionary work of art that reshaped the language of cinema. The story investigates the life of Charles Foster Kane, a wealthy newspaper magnate, through the lens of his final mysterious word, Rosebud. Told through multiple perspectives and non-linear flashbacks, the film delves into themes of power, loss, and the illusion of legacy. Welles, who co-wrote, directed, and starred, employs groundbreaking techniques, deep focus, dramatic lighting, and innovative editing that remain influential today. Citizen Kane is not just a film, but a foundational pillar of modern storytelling. Fourth place, Seven Samurai, 1954. Akira Kurosawa's Seven Samurai is a landmark of world cinema that set the template for countless action and ensemble films. Set in 16th century Japan, the story follows a village of poor farmers who hire 7 ronin, masterless samurai, to defend them from relentless bandits. What unfolds is an epic tale of sacrifice, honor, and solidarity. Kurosawa masterfully blends thrilling battle sequences with deep character development, creating a powerful exploration of class, duty, and leadership. With dynamic cinematography, a rousing score, and unforgettable performances, Seven Samurai remains one of the most influential films ever made and a towering achievement in storytelling. Third place, Casablanca, 1942. Michael Curtis's Casablanca is a timeless romantic drama set against the backdrop of World War II. Humphrey Bogart stars as Rick Blaine, a cynical nightclub owner in the Moroccan city of Casablanca, whose world is turned upside down when his former lover, Ilsa Ingrid Bergman, walks back into his life with her resistance leader husband. With themes of sacrifice, love, and moral ambiguity, the film perfectly captures the tension and emotional complexity of wartime decisions. Iconic lines, an unforgettable score, and powerful chemistry between the leads make Casablanca one of the most beloved and enduring films in cinematic history. Second place, Ben-Hur, 1959. William Wyler's Ben-Hur is a monumental epic that intertwines personal vengeance with spiritual redemption. Set in 1st century Jerusalem, the film follows Judah Ben-Hur, a Jewish prince betrayed by his childhood friend Messala, now a Roman tribune. Falsely accused, Ben-Hur is enslaved, enduring years of hardship before returning to confront his past. The film's centerpiece, a breathtaking chariot race, remains one of cinema's most iconic sequences. Charlton Heston's commanding performance, combined with Miklos Rosa's stirring score, elevates the narrative. Ben-Hur won 11 Academy Awards, a record it shares with Titanic and The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, underscoring its enduring legacy. And in first place is The Godfather, 1972. Francis Ford Coppola's The Godfather is widely considered the pinnacle of American cinema, an epic saga of family, power, and corruption. Adapted from Mario Puzo's novel, it follows the patriarch Vito Corleone, Marlon Brando, and his reluctant son Michael, Al Pacino, as the Corleone crime family navigates shifting loyalties and rising violence. The film masterfully explores themes of loyalty, legacy, and the seductive nature of power, while humanizing characters often cast as villains. With legendary performances, haunting music by Nino Rota, and Coppola's impeccable direction, The Godfather remains a cultural milestone, a film that redefined the gangster genre and left an indelible mark on cinema. And there you have it, the 50 greatest movies of all time. From unforgettable classics to modern masterpieces, each of these films has left its mark on cinema history and continues to inspire audiences around the world. If you enjoyed this countdown, give the video a thumbs up. It really helps more movie lovers discover our content. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more top movie lists, reviews, and film insights. We'd love to hear from you. What's your favorite film of all time? Drop your pick in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.